My name is Tamara Jones, and for my career profile I interviewed my friend who is a licensed mental health counselor and a licensed marriage and family therapist. She works for an organization called Children's Friends Incorporated that is here in Worcester, Massachusetts, where I live. It's a non-profit organization. It has a counseling center, an adoption agency, and it runs programs for teenage mothers. Some of the stressors that she said she had from her job were learning how to leave work at work and not bringing those issues home for her to continue to dwell on and worry about. That's been particularly hard for her to do. Another thing that is hard is providing couples treatment. She said that when you are doing counseling for couples, you are outnumbered and you're dealing with more than one person at a time, and often there can be extra stress from this, and there are a lot of things to assess all at once. The typical benefits for this job, if you work full-time and are on salary, then you get your typical health benefits, retirement plans, vacation days and 6 days. However, her job, she works part-time, so she doesn't have any benefits. She could work full-time if she wanted to, but to her it's not worth the stress and the taking her out of her home more than necessary. Part-time is enough for their family to get by on, and so that is what she does. Common job tasks for her job. She is a supervisor, meaning she has unlicensed people working under her, so she has to sign for them. Basically, they're working under her license while they are getting the training that they need. She has a caseload of about 20 patients. She tries to keep it a minimum of, or a maximum of 20, so that she can continue her part-time status. She writes assessments, treatment plans, and provides treatments for her clients and for their families. The education requirements for this job is a master's in counseling or clinical psychology. The starting salary range at this particular organization would probably be about $30,000 for a full-time job. An experienced job could be around $60,000. She did mention that if you were to do your own private practice counseling, you could make a whole lot more. You can make up to $100,000 in that area. However, she did that for a while in California and did not like the stress that came along with it, so she prefers to work through an organization where she doesn't have to do as much paperwork and billing and everything that comes along with it. For the part-time pay, typically she said a starting range would be about $25 per session, which is about a 45-minute to an hour session, and experienced could be $32 to $50 a session. She also mentioned that while there are some stresses that go along with the job, she finds it very rewarding. She likes to be able to see the families improve and change, and be able to see children placed in good homes for adoption, and to see families that are trying hard to adopt children to be recognized as being qualified to be able to adopt. And so for her it has been a very rewarding job for her to be able to help others in the community. I was glad that I had this resource, that I could go to this friend, and she's already mentioned that they have opportunities for internships, so hopefully this will be something that will work out for me as well. It's local and here, so that I can get the experience that I want in this particular field.